Hello my friends, my name is Chico Lopez. I want you to look at these two dogs over here. This is what is called a bloodline. The dogs that are here and the dogs that are behind are all related to one dog called Awesome Buck. This is Global Grand Champion Chilindrina, Global Grand Champion Copperhead. This is the son of Global Grand Champion Siga the Great, Mr. Awesome Mayday, and these are sons of Global Champion the Backman. This is what a bloodline is all about. One man, a bunch of great dogs. Now, today I'm going to talk about something that joins these men, right? These dogs right here, with very special men. We're going to talk about a word called gameness, never give up, and how the spirit of these dogs, the spirit of certain generation of men, is really necessary today. We are probably living on the weakest generation that we ever had. Probably so, because they are missing some connectors to the old times, the old ways human used to be. The men that built United States created these dogs. That's correct. These dogs came from the times where the pioneers that came and built the United States, the Rockefellers and Alba Edison and so on and so forth. Those are the days, the times these dogs were brought from Ireland and England, and they were put together and they became the real American Pitbull Terrier. These are the real. They are novel. They are dogs of velvet and steel. They are great. They got principles. They respect humanity, and they can inspire you to become a better man. Now, today I was watching actually YouTube, a very interesting podcast by Teddy Atlas. Teddy Atlas is a boxer, trainer, inspirational man that has core values and has a very nice way to transmit these understandings of these dogs, this understanding of gameness, never give up, being strong, and how he sees the world in some areas is very, very, very in pace with the way I see the world and humanity. He sees it from his experiences. I have different experiences, but we're talking about the same thing, which means never give up, live by a code. You understand? And how that applies to humanity today, as it did back in the 1800s, is very important. It's how you face adversity and how you don't surrender to a loss. How you can come back from a loss and become stronger. How, like he said it before, dying is not physical, it's spiritual. You don't die on your body, but actually you die in your mind. Today they talk about these people that, they have depression and so on and so forth. Maybe a little bit of that depression is not chemical disbalance. Maybe it's just the understanding that you're supposed to be a warrior within yourself. Maybe we're forgetting to tell our children, never give up. Maybe we're forgetting to tell our children how to be strong and how to continue working. This is a very influential entrepreneur in Texas, Patrick Ben David. And he was talking the other day about a topic that it was very fantastic. These are his words. He said, hard times create tough people because there's adversity, and it makes these tough men. And then these tough men create better times, which means the economy is great. They build companies, they build this, and everything becomes really soft. And all of a sudden, these tough men, they want to protect their children from adversity and from being exposed to all of these difficult things. I faced adversity. 16 years old, I was homeless. When I was a 6-year-old boy, I didn't have shoes. So I faced adversity before. I know what it is, and it only made me strong. Maybe I made a mistake to protect my kids from adversity and to give them everything soft. And that's what Patrick Ben David is talking about. He says, a hard man make a soft world, make it nice and easy. But the people that are born in that world that is nice and easy and soft, it's very hard for them to become hard men that can create better times. So it's a cycle where hard times create tough men. I mean, the guy was in Iraq during the war. You understand? Bombs were coming, the buildings, the windows were being shattered and everything. So that spirit, not giving up, to stay on task, is very important in humanity. Okay? I have a friend in Houston. He was born without his legs. And there's a picture of him, I just saw it this morning, where he extending his hand from his bed or from a table, and he's standing in hand. This is his baby, this young boy, he has no legs. And then you flip to the next page and you see this powerful, like pitbull, like this dog right here. You know, strong, full of muscles. Texas flag over here. Wow. Wow. Well, look at the picture in the morning. And I said, I know why I like this guy. You know, his name is Zach. Zach, the pitbull. It's his mind. You know, so when Teddy Adler says dying is not physical, but spiritual, he shares that mentality with this young boy. But now remember, he was a little boy. Of course, his mother has a lot to do with it. You know, these Texan people are so special. You know, I met some of the bravest people in Texas. So now let's go back into Teddy Adler's podcast this morning. He talked about a young man, a warrior, and a Spartan, as he calls him, Anthony Smith. For you, Anthony Smith, nothing but respect. You know, this Anthony Smith went into a battle, right, with John Jones. And John Jones gave him an illegal knee, hit him on the head. That's an illegal knee. And the referee says, listen, you know, you can take a break as much as you want to, or we can disqualify the guy that give you the illegal knee and you can become a champion. He said no. He said no because it was against his code. It was against his character. He didn't want to win that way. He wanted to win by being a real warrior. We're missing that. So the UFC, well, some softies and people that don't understand, they must say, like they will say, it's a barbaric way of doing things, as Teddy said. You know, they miss the point of gameness, never give up, and the spirit of a man that lives by a code. Something that comes from the old men. The men that created these dogs, they were created on the code. They had the German dogs, they had the English dogs, and America did not have a dog. America needed to have a dog, and they created these dogs under those principles. A dog that was great to humanity, that was great with children, it was loving, and will never give up. That's what they created, these dogs. So when it comes to this man, he goes into a fight the other day, recently, maybe 1 week or week and a half ago, and this man, they hitting him on the face, and his teeth are falling down on the floor. He picked them up, he gave them to the referee while he's still being punched. Save my teeth for later, I'm gonna go to the dentist, put them back in my mouth. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. That's a lot of heart, that's a lot of spirit. So dying is not physical, but it's actually spiritual. This man was, as Teddy Adler says, was exploring man's boundaries. You know, how far can he go? That's called gameness, never give up. America was built with that mentality. The United States forces, the army is built on that mentality. And it's an inspiration to the rest of the world. And it's the reason why I respect and love these dogs so much. And these are the last of a dying breed. The last of a dying breed that is not going to exist anymore. 99% of the dogs in the world called pit bulls are not real American pit bull terriers. These ones are. And that's why I love them so much. Much respect, and thank you so much, Teddy Atlas, for the podcast. For the Lionheart Smith, freaking awesome, dude. Freaking awesome. And for my friend Zach Pitbull, I'll see you soon. God bless you guys. My name is Chico Lopez. Bye-bye.